Hello, everybody. Hello. How y'all doing? Don't mind the random sounds and stuff like that. I just got to make sure everything's going well for stream and recording and all that. I did a pre-recorded session where my mic wasn't being recorded for half the session, and now I have to record a narrate. Yeah, okay, and the Discord's not working. Hold on one second. This is why we do it. This is why we do it. Okay, Masae, say something again.
Hello.
Okay, there we go. Perfect.
Whoa.
Wonderful. I'm gonna turn you down a little bit. Okay. All right, so there it is. We're good to go. Yeah, so yeah, I was like, oh, my mic is nowhere on this video. That's awesome. And that was also right before I was like, it's time for a break. Time for a break. Time.
Yeah, that would make me call it.
Yeah.
That'd make me call it.
I just
pretty hard.
I was staring and I'm like, maybe if I believe hard enough, the mic track will return. So, but it's okay. I'm actually liking doing like the narration track. I kind of feel like I'm doing like a Baldur's Gate 3 narration of what everyone's doing. So it's like, it's not something. Yeah, it is kind of cool. It's kind of a cool way, like a different take on the video as well. But I don't got time for that all the time, so I'm definitely not gonna like make that the change. But now I do sort of have this dread that I'm gonna release this video to early access. Everyone's gonna be like, "Yo, I kind of prefer it this way. Can you just?"
Oh boy.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's
That's when you hire someone who can imitate you to do it in your place.
Or I trade an AI to just be me. I know. I've seen other streamers do it, and I go, hey, good on ya. I'm pretty sure if I use AI for anything, my audience would crucify me, and rightfully so.
Unless they never noticed.
Dude, it's gonna get bad, man. Have you seen?
Unless AI got good enough that no one knows.
Dude, I think we're already there. With that new Google VO or whatever the fuck it was. There was like one of the people, someone made like a Fortnite play through like at Google generate Fortnite let's play video. And he's like, yo, we got a victory royale, let's go.
Yeah. I never thought they'd come for me. The AI. I never thought they'd come for my but it's actually okay because it's actually coming after my like greatest adversay, the Fortnite streamer, Tomato Fortnite. This actually has nothing to do with me if they start copying his stuff.
I was about to I was about to say you're very excited because that means maybe the Tomato Fortnite guy will be gone and then you can reign
this would
supreme.
Actually be the best thing ever because they could never make an AI that does all gaming.
Yeah. I also don't think I also take this as a compliment. I don't think there would ever be a successful Tomato, formerly known as gaming AI as well. I don't think anyone could. You're very unique, Tomato, is what I'm saying. I don't think AI can copy what you do and bring to the table. So I feel.
Hey, thanks, man.
I feel really confident in that, and yeah. So hope so. Man, if they're oh god, I don't even want to talk about it. It's fucking terrifying. I
used to be really confident in all that stuff back when it was like just AI, as in like fucking Will Smith eating spaghetti, and I was like, look at this stupid little idiot, like trying to make Will Smith eat spaghetti. This doesn't make any sense. But now it's so bad. It's only been like 2 years. So
yeah.
I'm not subscribing to the fact that to the idea that I won't be replaced.
Yeah.
At some point, I do believe it could happen.
Yeah, that's why we gotta rise up our humans, you know what I mean, and be like, AI bad. Don't.
Yeah, I rub magnets against every PC I see that isn't mine because I love mine. But every other PC I see, magnets.
Hell yeah!
I'm gonna watch Tomato walk into my room one day, and I'm gonna fucking tackle him as I go, as like trying to
for your computer,
trying to save my $7,000 PC. I'm like, no, get down, Mr. President! And I'm like jumping in front of the computer. Some freaking good shit. No, that is the metric now, is Will Smith eating a plate of spaghetti. And you know what? He can eat a plate of spaghetti now. It's pretty bad. It's really fucking bad. He can eat that plate of spaghetti, and I believe he's eating that plate of spaghetti. It's
Yeah.
the future's
It
wild.
sucks because now if Will Smith wants to eat a plate of spaghetti, no one's gonna believe him. Because they're gonna tell him that he was AI.
This AI is crazy.
He'll never be able to share a plate of spaghetti online.
I really would like to see Will Smith eat a plate of spaghetti in real life now. Like I really just want to like.
Yeah, fabricated. You'll have to see it happen in person. Then people will still say it's holograms. That's drones.
I'm
man.
gonna go out into the fucking world one day. I'm gonna go to this wonderful Italian restaurant. I'm gonna see Will Smith, and I'm like, motherfucker, if he orders a plate of spaghetti, and I'm gonna see that plate of spaghetti come down, I'm like, no one's gonna believe me. No one's gonna believe me.
If I was Will Smith, say people start punching in AI shit, they want me to clumsily eat a burrito.
Yeah.
That's gonna ruin burritos for me because I'm gonna be like, well, if anyone ever sees me eating a burrito, they're like, now this is a joke to people. It's a joke how I eat a burrito according to AI. I think I'd stop.
No, you know
I'd
what
never
you
be
do?
caught
You
eating a burrito.
you make a YouTube channel and just make one video a day of just eating spaghetti and be like, spot the difference. Which one is it? And then grab all that ad revenue. Not that he isn't already rolling in it, but you know.
Yeah, I also think the last question I'll bring up about the burrito. You guys, you eat the burrito at the end, or do you go straight for the middle of the burrito?
People who go for the middle should be thrown in jail.
Yeah. If you bite it because it's not that hot.
In fucking prison. Like, who the fuck would, dude? If I saw someone do that, I'd call the police on them.
Okay, all right, good now.
Maybe you don't need a vacation.
Well, I didn't say I'm the one fucking doing that. I'm just asking. Like, are you any middle biters in the audience there? I was just curious where you're at.
I would expect if I was at a burrito place and I did that, the fucking manager would walk out and ask me to leave.
Excuse me.
Excuse me, you are distressing the restaurant goers, sir.
Okay. All right. Enough AI, enough burrito sins. It is time. First off, as I have mentioned before, I think. Oh no, I didn't mention this. I think that was the last game I did. God, my head's all over the place. Would anyone like to give a recap?
I got one.
Okay.
Unless someone else wants to volunteer.
No, Naomi, feel free to go for it.
Never.
Valid.
Not that I don't know what happened, but never.
I'm not.
Prove it.
Yeah, prove it. He's proving it right now. He's not doing it.
I will never do it. This is a multi-campaign long thing. I'll never do intros for campaigns.
That's fine. That's fine. Take it away, Naomi.
On the last episode, the party had just survived an encounter with rock-slinging Razghouls in the maze-like C-17, an unexplored passageway in the massive crater within Tegan. They opened a box guarded by the dead Razghouls and found a bust, a peculiar statue, both elvish and voidish, wise, weird, and horned. Carver's backpack was already full of parts, and Bubs almost dropped the thing, so Eddard took it. Carver told the whole party of a pole he once owned meant for poking things from afar, and admitted that a particularly wily Razghoul had stolen it. Had Gar been the thief? A mystery for the ages. The party continued onward, with their guide executing a perfect sneak attack on even more Razghouls who were just chilling in a room, slicing both clean in half, tip to taint and side to side, all in a day's work. There was more treasure, silver, and yet more treasure, which Bubs opened without any help at all from Friend. As they continued shuffling through the darkness, Eddard blessed Carver with holy armor and tried to convince him to go to church as well. A mission for the ages. Backtracking to ensure they didn't miss a single nook or cranny, the party stumbled upon a crumbling bathhouse in which a giant Razghoul resided. To assist with the fight, Bubs summoned Gar 2, who immediately got eviscerated. Bubs summoned Gar 3. He missed. Eddard and Carver handled the beasts mostly. The room beyond held a strange fountain. It was very, very old, likely predating civilized Io. A font, an idol built for gods much older than any in the party knew. Bubs climbed inside it and was immediately woozy, permeated by a powerful sense of unease. Deciding not to mess with the font any further, the party proceeded onward. Upon their next turn, they were met with Marguth, the deceased Gar's bully and target. He was fast and strong and blitzed through the party as though dancing on wind. Gar 4 was summoned, and after the entire party struggled and bled for the victory, Gar stole the kill. As the party wiped their hands and their brows and opened yet another treasure, Carver told Bubs in no uncertain terms that he has a DNR, do not resurrect. Sybil found the idea charming, though, and was more than open to being brought back in the future. On this warm and fuzzy note, the winding ruins of C-17 opened into a large, open area, the courtyard of a large temple. And before that temple stood the boss.
Oh, God. All right. Very good. Thank you so
Hell
much
yeah.
for that.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. All right.
Right,
Give
now
me,
sing it.
what were you going to say?
I said now sing it.
On the last episode!
Okay. All right. So, before we get started, making sure I got the views correct. I will be rewarding Naomi with 1 Paragon point for the recap. Yeah. So if anyone else would like to give a recap or volunteer to give a recap, you will also be rewarded.
You'll never trick me.
A Paragon
You'll never get me
point.
slipping. You'll never catch me.
Tomato's just gonna
There's
crit
no
a billion
way.
times. He don't need to do a recap. He's
I
already
I don't
got his
need
Paragon points.
points.
Okay, so without further ado, we have rolled initiative as this giant kind of humanoid demon-esque creature just leapt up from the top of the temple in the caved area. Seems to be holding this sort of gnarled, ornate glaive. It's kind of holding it with one hand and pointed from behind its back as it looks over to the party. This creature is a boss. Bosses have, much like elites, have more hit points. They have more Paragon points. And sometimes they will have phases, which means that we're currently on the first phase of this combat. And phases may transition or evolve into the next phases when certain conditions are met. It's sort of meant to be this kind of like, yeah, it's meant to be a big freaking deal. As mentioned last time, if you do successfully beat this boss, you all will be rewarded with level 2. So we'll be at a level 1 land at that. Are you all ready?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's begin then. I'm going to start the initiative with the Faithless Glaive going first. All right. Looking out, seeing Carver holding their torch, bright, radiant aura from the protection that you're currently focused on right now, Eddard. You're going to watch as he leaps forward.
Runs away. Ah, shit. He's coming up.
Fuck, wait a minute.
Fuck. I thought he'd run.
He's gonna run over here. He's gonna spin his glaive, and he's gonna go for the stab with Shattered Belief. Make sure I target and roll. It is a critical miss. We are starting strong. How do you dodge this thing?
I like to think this guy's just tall enough and Carver's just short enough that he doesn't dodge it. It just goes right over his bald head.
Nice.
Just a nice, no motion, no movement, 1,000-yard stare right through this big guy. Carver's trying to make peace with whatever god he may pray to right now. 'Cause he thinks we're all about to die.
All right, Sybil, you're up.
What is that thing? Start with hexing it with broken valor. There we go. There we go.
Okay.
After casting. Oh, go ahead.
No, go on.
Oh, okay. After casting this hex, she's gonna cast Toil spell,
Okay.
which this is when I place. Oh, okay. Yeah.
All right, you are doing a toil. Let me double check to make sure that it's, let's see here.
Wait, can I do that?
I'll make sure that it's not a concentration effect. But it would tell
Okay.
you if it's a concentration check. Yeah, go ahead and place it.
Oh, excellent. Okay, I already did. It's right under him.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, let me go ahead and make a Constitution saving throw. 14, success.
All right. And that stays until the end of my next turn, I believe.
Let me see real quick. Target takes poison. The area goes away. They stay poisoned until the end of your next turn. So yeah, the effect will still. The area of effect is now gone.
Okay. That's it.
Okay. Let's see what we got. All right, next up is Eddard.
Okay. Just a second here. Oh, that's right. I have no spell slots.
Give me a second. I don't know why that's the case.
I think I might actually just have none from our last combat.
Yeah, you would have regained one back.
Oh.
Yeah.
Very well.
But then you would have used it. Oh, that's why you have none. Yeah. You used it to cast Armor Blessing.
I was about to say.
Yeah, you cast Armor Blessing on Eddard. So you are out of spell slots, but you do have 3 uses of your healing orb. So.
Herm. I can't really do anything until, because I'm not really the tank. I can't really do anything until Carver gets in there. So we're gonna poke this creature's dexterity. We're gonna cast Eye of Light.
Okay. All right, let me go ahead and give the dexterity saving throw. Failure. 7 points of damage dealt to the creature.
Does this creature have eyes?
Yes, technically.
Okay. Right where its eyes would be, they would glow with this vibrant yellow light before exploding outwards.
Ah, cool. Yeah, you kind of would like see it like from underneath this sort of like these calloused horns that seems to have wrapped over this creature's face. Carver, you're up.
All right, you big freak. If you think I'm gonna go down without a fight, you got another thing coming.
Okay.
And then Carver's gonna cast, as he approaches, gonna use his bonus action to cast damage blessing blood fire
Okay.
on myself. And then I'm gonna give him a smack.
All right, let's see it.
As soon as I target him rather than me.
Yeah, don't do that.
17 to hit.
That'll hit. You hit for 19 points of damage.
And I would also like to add my Goblin Exploit attack on top. I believe since he is a size larger than me, I can add that right now.
Yep.
Perfect for an extra 2.
All right.
Damn.
At the end of Carver's turn, the Faithless Glaive will toss over to Eddard. Will cast a spell, Shackled Smite.
That's not necessary. He's right in front of you. You don't got to do that.
This will be 1 second. I'm going to roll again, because this will actually be at disadvantage. This is a ranged attack. 9 plus 2, 11 plus 2 is 13.
Whew, that misses.
Okay, very good. Bubs, you're up.
Bub sees how large this thing is, and he's just a wee itty bitty little guy. He's gonna cast his little wolf dude here.
Okay.
Or favored spell. That didn't work.
Go ahead and cast Summon Monster as normal.
I'm trying to look for it.
It's currently in your spell list.
I was looking for it in the shortcuts.
Ah,
Okay.
gotcha. Yeah,
Spell
hold on.
lists.
I'll
I don't think it's in there.
Nope, I've prepared all your spells, so you can cast it now. Pop. There we go. What form will this creature take?
This one's the wolf.
Okay. There we go. Whew. Give me one quick second.
Mhm.
All right. The wolf has been conjured.
All right, doggy, go! Right there in a good old bite.
Okay. We're going in for the Bailey strike. Ready +2 to this attack. 21 will hit for 7 points of damage.
Excellent. Now Bubs is gonna back up a little bit and hide behind friend.
Ah, very good.
That's it.
At the end of your round, another Paragon point will be spent to cast Ruptured Faith.
Hey, knock that off.
This will be cast centered over at... the target is going to be Eddard, which then ruptures out, targeting everyone else that is currently around him.
Unnecessary. That feels a little targeted. That's unnecessary.
I said knock it off.
All right. I need charisma saving throws from everyone except Eddard. Or sorry, Carver. DC is 12.
Badass. I love it when I'm not included in these kinds of things that happen. Everyone.
7 points of damage.
Wait, why
7
am I in
points of
that?
damage. 7 points of damage.
Doesn't it say 5 feet away?
I'm sorry? Were you asking?
Doesn't that say 5 feet away from that target?
Yes, it's
Aren't
two.
I
It's
too
two.
far?
It's 2 spots. So he targeted you, and then he targeted Eddard, and then and it's 5 feet around each of you.
Gotcha. I missed that part.
Yeah. So that since Bubs and the spirit is currently gathered around Eddard, they are also being targeted by that.
Yeah. Do I have to roll another con saving throw for concentration?
You failed your first saving throw, so the hex actually dropped.
Okay.
Yeah, it auto rolled for you, and it failed.
Oh.
So your hex is now dropped from the beast.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. How much hit points does the spirit have? Apparently, it doesn't have any stats. Let's see. Let me check real quick. Nope. All right, give me one quick second. I have to check the document because apparently it wasn't added to the module.
Mm-mm.
Give me a
All right. Well, while he's figuring that out, guys, let's stop playing around. Someone fucking shoot him already. Shoot this fucking creature. Like, just get the gun
I
out.
don't got bullets, man.
Pull out your gun and shoot them. I didn't bring mine.
Okay, 15.
I don't think I can even hold one.
All right, so give me a second. I need to set this to 15 for the invoked spirits. There we go. Thank you for
friend about to die.
Thank you for waiting. Yeah, that's a failure, so that will be 7 points of damage. And then on the
Danger.
at the Faithless Slave's turn, they will turn over and attack Carver with Shattered Belief. 11 to hit.
That misses.
Very good. All right, Sibyllus, your turn. You just watch as the hex like completely shudders away from the broken concentration.
Mm-hmm. All right, well, we're gonna cast it right back.
Okay.
Fuck this guy.
That'll be your second use of your favorite spell.
Uh-huh. Where did it go? Did it disappear
It shouldn't have.
from my quick menu?
Yeah, go ahead and, yeah, I don't know why it disappeared. Just go over to your spells as normal and cast it from there.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you guys can't find it in the quick menu, just go over to your spell bar and figure out where that is.
Mm-hmm. There we go.
Thank you very much. The hex has been applied.
Very good. And then we're gonna cantrip him with Ray of Light.
Okay.
There we go.
All right. Let me double check.
And
That will hit for 1 point of damage.
oh,
Love early game
Man.
like cantrips, dude. So good, so choice.
should I use my?
Oh, did you take
freaking
Eldritch
Paragon
Blast
Point?
without Agonizing Blast? Yeah, that's 1 point of damage.
That's a big one.
Okay, if I use my Paragon Point, can I do another full spell, or can I only do another cantrip?
You can do a full spell. It doesn't take out a take that as well.
Very good. Then I will use that to cast Hexing Bolt.
Very good. And cast it without taking the spell slot.
Oh!
Paragon
Ooh.
points allow you to cast spells without expending resources. It allows you to use
Amazing.
your class actions as well without expending resources either.
That's incredible. All right.
All right. The 24 will hit, and yeah, that will deal 6 points of damage.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, I'll just end my turn.
Oh, no, you're good. Let me check something real quick.
It's like barely above minimum damage for that.
Sometimes the rolls are against you. Ah, gotcha. Cool. Okay. Next up, Eddard.
Okay. We're gonna kind of do a little bit of healing here. I'm gonna use one of my casts of Healing Orb, and I'm going to cast it on Buzz.
Oh,
And as a reaction, I am going to proc my targeted heal and heal myself for 4.
All right.
Then as part of my movement, I'm gonna move on up. Is this area here, is this like a statue or something?
Yeah, it's like a broken part statue. You can kind of move around it.
To give... actually go here, just in case Spirit goes down. That way Carver still has somebody to flank with.
Okay.
And as the Healing Orb goes out, he rushes forward into combat.
Okay. At the end of your round as a Paragon point, he's gonna move over here. This will provoke opportunity attacks.
And I will do one of
oh,
those.
yeah, take it. Doggy bite.
12 will miss.
12 hit.
12 misses. And then, let's see here. That will hit for 7 points of damage.
Chomp, chomp, chomp.
And, Eddard? Oh, yeah. Are you going to be doing a opportunity?
I'm,
Oh, your reaction was already spent. Yeah, my bad.
Correct.
Okay. We're going to go ahead and throw a Shackled Smite onto Carver. 18 to hit.
That does hit.
All right, 2 points of damage. Until the end of your next turn, you cannot take reactions. And the next attack roll made against you will be at a advantage.
All right.
All right, Carver, you're up.
Yeah, Carver's getting back up there. He's getting in. He's chasing this guy down. He's gonna keep on beating his ass until he's dead.
All right,
That's a 21 to hit that time.
that hits, 14 points of damage.
Very good. I end my turn.
Okay, at the end of your round, the Faithless Glaive will cast Ruptured Faith. This will be targeted on Bubs as well as Eddard.
Hey, man. You ain't gotta do that. What'd I do? What did he say fuck me for?
All right.
Phew.
Go ahead and give me some charisma. Bubs, you're good. Go ahead and give me a charisma saving throw. Eddard.
Okay. Although it should have gone through. Oh, there we go.
There we go. Very good.
Damn, that's the Nat 2019.
Ooh, okay. That's going to be, how much damage is that? 8 damage. 8 damage to spirit.
Oh.
8 damage to your invoked spirit. The invoked spirit vanishes.
Ups a little bit. Feels weird without friend here.
All right. As a reminder, because it doesn't say it on your sheet, you can cast the invoke spirit as. Let me see. I think that is what I intended for it. Ah, yes, the 1 minute cast.
Yeah.
Okay.
Long cast time.
Mm-hmm. Let me double check something real quick.
Okay.
If you have a spell slot remaining, you can actually use your spell slot as an action to bring back your invoked spirit.
No way. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Yes, please.
Okay. Go ahead and use the spell. Okay. And that will bring back the invoked spirit. We will be using one of your spell slots for that.
Mm-hmm.
Let me go and actually.
He just like panic. He just panic summons it, like speed run summon, scribbles in the ground as quick as he can.
Oh.
Bring back the boy.
Is there anything you'd like to do with your bonus action?
Yeah. Can spirit move? Not spirit. The wolf move here.
Mm-hmm.
Can it move here?
Mm-hmm.
Nice. Okay, bite.
Now flanking.
Yeah.
That will hit 7 points of damage.
Okay. And as much as Bubs really wants to stick around, friend, that's becoming a problem. So he's gonna get some distance for a moment.
Okay. The glaive will raise their shattered belief and attack Carver. Make sure I've got this selected correct. I do.
Come on, I can take it.
Ooh, that is
Oh
My God!
a
Can you, man?
critical hits. 10 points of damage is dealt to Carver. I regret to inform you that the Faeth's glaive gains a Paragon point.
Shit.
They now have
lived.
they now have 3 Paragon points this round. Sybil.
Okay, we're gonna move a little bit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then okay, he's still hexed. Hexed. Cover, are you staying in there?
He's a little flummoxed, but yes, was what he was
All right.
trying to say.
Excellent. In that case, I will cast another hexing bolt.
Okay. I believe this is your last spell slot.
Yeah.
Okay.
It says I have no available slots.
Did
but
you
that's
use
not
both
being
slots before? Well, actually, okay. Did you have 2 slots going into the fight?
correct. According to my sheet in my document, yes.
Okay. All right. So you did toil. You did the hexing bolt for free. So yeah, go ahead and cast it. You may have cast hexing bolt without unchecking not to use the spell slot.
Perhaps. Okay.
A 24 strikes true for 13 points of damage.
That's a little better. And then, let's see. I think that's everything I can do right now. All right.
At the end of Sybil's turn, we've got Paragon points to spend. The Faithless Glaive will attack once again with Shattered Belief against Carver.
This one won't be at advantage against me.
Correct. 19 hits for 4 points of damage. All right, Carver, you're good. I don't know why it rolls Constitution twice.
I was gonna ask that.
Yeah, I'm taking the first roll, so and then I'll look into that. Eddard.
Okay. Yeah, before not even questioning it, we're going to target Carver and cast our second cast of Healing Orb.
Heals for 10.
All right. And just as a reaction, just so I can top myself off, I'm going to heal myself for half of that for 5.
All right, you're back to full health.
We're going to move in, so that way Wolf gets some flanking.
Okay, Wolf already has flanking if you don't want to move in.
Oh, I see. Then I...
Just checking. Just want to make check to make sure.
No, I'll go ahead.
Good. All right. At the end of your round, Sybil. A shackled smite will be cast over towards you. This will be at a disadvantage.
Okay.
I'm gonna roll that again. Okay. We're gonna take the 19 instead of the 20. So that will be for 9 points of damage.
Yeah. Oh.
Still standing, still concentrating, but
Oh my God.
boy, it's getting bad. Carver.
Just barely.
All right.
Spicy.
First of all, I'm putting on a leech strike
Okay.
right now.
Leech strike
And then I'm
attached.
gonna fucking hit this guy.
This is a 16 that will hit for 11 points of damage. Would you like to activate the leech strike?
Yes.
The Shattered Faith is now bloodied.
Okay. Does what's the damage for leech strike? 8 or
It's a
2d8?
I believe it's a
No, it's not
1d. I believe it's a 1d. Let me check real quick. It might be a 2d6.
I have it here actually. It's 1d6. 1d6.
Okay. You're activating leech strike.
Or
again.
if it's a 2d6 if they have bleeding.
Ah,
So
got
they,
you. But you're not
they're
bloodied
bleeding.
yet.
Okay.
Yeah, they're not bleeding. Yep, not yet. All right, roll 1d6 for me, please.
4 extra damage.
All right, and you heal for 2. All right. Give me one quick moment to turn off your leech strike. Okay. The Shattered Faith is now bloodied. At the end of your round, I'm gonna do move up here. This will provoke opportunity attacks.
Wait.
I love that.
Miss.
11.
Oh, actually no, 13 hits because of the flanking, so that hits.
Oh, awesome.
Go ahead and roll. Oh, it doesn't roll the damage. Boo. Roll 2d6 plus your. Let me double check your rolls again.
I believe my
2D
D4 on blood thing goes up to a D6 now because of the fact that they're bloody.
Yeah, let me double check. It might be. If the target is bleeding or if you are bloodied, it goes up to 1d6. So,
I see.
so yeah, roll a 2d6 plus 1d4 for me, please.
Okay.
The flanking actually got you through 8 plus 3, 11 points of damage. All right. I actually don't think the invoked monster gets reactions.
No?
I don't think so. It's not something I've had to think about. Yeah, I'm gonna say no. That the well, actually no. Okay, let's do it this way. Do you want to spend your reaction to have them attack?
I honestly, that's actually what I was assuming was happening.
Ah, cool, awesome. Yeah. I'm gonna make a note of this to actually clarify reactions for summoned creatures.
Okay.
But yeah, I do like that. If you'd like to spend your reaction, you can have a creature, a summoned
100%.
creature attack. Cool. Let me get this real quick. All right, that will hit 7 points of damage.
That dog is doing some work, actually.
Okay, and then next up, we're gonna be doing a Ruptured Faith. We're gonna center our target over at Carver. And we are going to actually aim the other one over at Sybil. We're going for the death blows here. Okay.
Sybil, no.
Christmas save, please. The damage is 1.
Ooh, scary.
That's enough to cost oh no, it wouldn't. Yeah, okay. Carver, you're gonna take a point of damage. Oh, also I need a charisma check from fucking Eddard.
For me.
Yeah, you were part of the centered area of the attack. Ah, very good. All right, Bubs, you're up.
So
Carver spent so much time taunting that he drops his concentration on his.
Oh no! Oh no!
Yeah, he's talking too much shit and it just goes away.
Fuck! Shit!
Does this count as like difficult terrain at all to like go up here?
No. There are like big steps that you're just going up.
Oh, cool. Okay. In that case, I want friend to come all the way down here.
How's everyone feeling with this level 1 boss fight?
It's scary.
That's good for me.
We sweating a little bit?
A little bit.
Where is he moving? Sorry.
Oh, he's moving here. No, you're good. And the doggy moves here. Just right across from friend. Okay. And then dog will take a hit. And Fred will take a hit. Friend finally getting in there. Major heavy hit.
All right. 11 will miss. Actually, no, it's 13. So 13 will hit. Go ahead and roll. What's the damage?
I'm not sure. Hold on, let me see if I can grab it.
That's okay. I will check your features. Invoke heavy hit. 1d10 plus 3. So go ahead and roll a 1d10 and then add 3 to that, please.
1d10 plus 3.
All right, 4 points of damage.
That's a great roll. We love that here.
And then we're going in for this attack. That'll hit for 7 points of damage.
And that's my turn.
All right, we have entered into the transition phase.
There's no need for that.
Indeed, there is.
That's kind of unnecessary, actually.
Okay. Okay, we're gonna start first with a little ability we're gonna call, well, before that, I'm gonna turn around and stab this summoned spirit. That's gonna be a critical miss, okay. And then we are activating retaliatory resistance. I must read this out loud so you know what's going on. Until the end of the Faithless Glaive's next turn, they gain the following. Resistance to all damage sources. Immunity to all hexes and conditions, which means the hex on them currently drops. Specialized reactions is all I will say about that. And whenever the Faithless Glaive expends their reaction, they immediately regain their reaction back. So, infinite reactions.
Ah.
until the end of their next turn.
No, fuck that. I'm not going near that thing right now.
All right, Sybil.
Okay.
I have given you the information. Do with it as you will.
I'm gonna start by drinking a healing tonic.
Smart. That's a bonus action.
Yay.
You will heal for 10 hit points.
Very good.
Boy, I love how healing tonics heal for flat numbers.
Yeah.
God, I wish I wasn't allergic to those.
Still gotta experiment.
Fuck. You do not experiment with peanut allergies, all right, guys? Like, there's certain things you don't experiment with, and allergies is one of them.
Oh man. Is it worth trying to do anything to him right now?
Well, I think he's this way until he dies.
No.
Just until the end of his
It was
next
the end of the next turn.
Until the end of the Faithless Glaive's next turn, they gain the following, and then I read the list.
I'm activating stall mode, where I stall until the end of his next turn.
Yeah.
I guess
don't
to
know.
be fair, it's only a resistance to damage sources and not immunity.
Right.
So if you have a cantrip or something.
Yeah. Maybe just a straight damage one in case he does something wonky with effects, like deflects them onto others. Yeah, I'll do. I'll cast Ray of Light.
Okay.
How do you? There we go.
All right. That will miss. As a specialized reaction, as you cast the spell over, they will follow up with a shackled smite over in your direction.
Shit.
Hey, never listen to me. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
That was a bad suggestion.
Ouchie.
That will hit for 6 points of damage.
Yeah. All right. We're gonna move.
And then they regain their reaction.
Okay. Well. Just within 60 feet. Sybil's kind of hurt. We're going to use our last cast, a healing orb on Sybil.
Okay.
Thank you.
My rolls have been dog shit. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Let's see.
Mine too.
Oh, and another thing happens. I'm sorry. I was so before this may or may not change your heal. But he's going to point over as a this is a UI that I'm adding, by the way. This is an actual thing. It's like a bit of channeling magic. It's gonna cast something called Lingering Storm over here.
What's that?
I have
Hey,
no idea.
you see that? What is this? Jarvan's yelling at it. What are we running?
Eddard is going to move away from the violent glowing orb. Yeah, that's my turn.
Okay. At the end of your round, the Lingering Storm will go off.
Ash baby, here I come.
Oh no. Oh, apparently not.
Oh! Goodness gracious!
And we're going to cast another Lingering Storm. This time is going to be over here. And I'm just going to do this.
Uh-oh.
Can you relax?
Carver. Carver.
Let's see here. Carver backs up. Walks over here. Walks a little further.
Staring you down.
And-
Staring you down. Fucking staring you down.
Staring at him. And then dodge action.
Very good. Very good. At the end of your round, just gotta do a funny little thing. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this.
Terrifying.
And then we are going to cast Lingering Storm right here.
Oh, why are you pointing a gun at the baby? Why are you
They're
pointing a gun at
60 years
baby?
old, you said. Was that a lie?
No. Maybe.
That's fucked
Bubs
up.
panicked. Player
fucked
also
up.
panicked. Nobody
That's
knows
fucked
how old
up.
Bubs is. Shrug.
All right, Bubs, you're up.
All right. So Bubs is gonna stare straight into this thing, and his little gobby brain is gonna be like, I probably shouldn't be here. So he's just gonna very slowly stare at it and sidestep. Can these things hold action?
No.
Or, okay, so they can't. Okay.
I mean, you
in
can
that-
with yours, you can't with him.
Okay.
Because this
so,
is a bonus action.
Friend. Oh, okay, yeah. So friend can hold an action.
Correct.
Yeah. Friend will. But what if he moves? Okay, actually, I'm gonna take that back. For spiritual rupture, can I direct all of it to him?
Spiritual, you conjure 5. Yes, you can.
Okay. So I'll hold an action, and at the end of his next turn, Bubs will cast spiritual rupture.
Okay.
At him.
And you can only do one or the other. You can't hold an action for your summon.
Yeah. I choose the rupture because I don't know if he's gonna move or not.
Okay.
Check in, making sure I'm not in the line of any of those things. All right, I'm good.
All right. At the end of your round, we're just gonna go ahead and cast a little Lingering Storm over here. Oh, sorry, 1 second. Okay. So they'll be right there, a little Lingering Storm. And then this will happen. All right. The Faithless Glaive will turn over to Carver and once again attack with their Shattered Belief. This will be 11. That will miss.
Yes.
And then at the end of this round, let's see here. Yep, at the end of this round, the retaliation resistance will stop.
Oh, you're in huge trouble now.
Sybil, you're up.
Yeah. Okay, we're gonna just
Oh,
move.
my pew pew.
Oh yeah, feel free to pew pew.
I pew pew. Pew pew.
All right, that'll be 10 points of damage as 5 spiritual bolts go flying in over to the target.
Hooray.
All right. Just gonna relight.
God, I'm seeing a lot of 19s. That's very unfortunate. 9 points of damage.
Nice. Finally.
All right. At the end of your turn, once again, you'll watch as all the lightning in all the other spots that have moved around just kind of go off. No one is in the middle of that target. And then we are going to fling a shackled smite over at Eddard.
Oh, why me?
A
Why me?
critical
That should
hit.
be
Oh my God.
Disadvantage, you're right.
Because-
That you are correct. You are correct.
Yeah.
I saw the green, and I was very happy. It will still hit.
Yes, I will.
So we will roll the damage as normal. That's gonna be 10 points of damage.
So fucking chunky.
The blessing of protection is going to go down on Carver. Boo, boo, boo. Okay,
Oh, he's not glowy anymore.
Eddard, you're up.
Okay.
Oh, I will also say, because you've been fighting with the greatsword, you have long since dropped your torch.
I figured that was dropped somewhere over here.
Yeah.
As a bonus action, we're going to heal. We're going to take a healing tonic.
Okay.
So there we go.
You'll be pleased. You drink.
And then we are going to move up. With our action, we are going to attack with a blade of light.
Let's see it.
Nice.
13 points of damage. Oh, also, who brought him down to bloodied?
It would have been Carver.
Yeah.
I imagine Carver.
Okay. Carver, you gain a Paragon point for bloodying a boss.
Oh, fantastic.
Ascending the steps and kind of rushing up beside Carver, he would thrust the spear out and then wrench it free.
All right, at the end of your round, you're gonna watch as all the lightning currents strike again. No one seems to be in the area for it. And then we're gonna spend a Paragon point to do the following.
He's gonna blow us up again now, you know. Oh shit, really? I really thought that was for us.
No, moving's gonna be a little terrifying for him right now. Charisma saves, please, for Bubs and Sybil.
Ooh. No good.
All right. The damage fast. What does that mean? Okay, I'm gonna roll 1d12. I'll see the damage. That's that's 10 points of damage. 10 here. And Bubs, you're good.
Sybil's like allergic to being alive. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Carver,
Said
you're
something
up.
about not testing allergies, man.
I am going to use my bonus action to recast Damage Blessing Bloodfire.
Okay.
And then I'm going to hit this guy again.
Okay.
I'm going to swing at him again. Not me, him.
That'll
15 to
hit. That's gonna be 10 points of damage.
Paragon point.
He's
Swing
doing it.
again.
Do it, do it.
Ooh,
Only a 9.
that misses.
Yeah, whatever, man. I didn't really care that much. That Paragon point was like bonus for me, man. That's whatever.
Discovering now in phase 2, the Faithless Glaive has a 3rd Paragon point.
Oh.
Oh boy. Well. How am I gonna do this? Yeah, I think we're gonna put this over here. Rutrow.
Oh. All
Hey,
right.
what the?
Okay. That's. You
Yeah,
know,
it seems every area was going to hit someone, so that means I get to place that where I want to place that. You were on the perfect corners. As all the others go off, not hitting anyone. Bubs, you're up.
Bubs does the same thing. He stares into this thing, is like, maybe I should move. And he's gonna take one single step, side-eyeing this thing the whole time. And while he's doing that, we're gonna heavy hit with friend. So, bop.
A 12 will miss.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Welcome to MDM.
Bite.
All right, give me a second. We're going in for the melee strike. That will hit for 7 points of damage.
Okay, and I'd like Wolf to move here.
Okay. Poor Carver.
And Friend to move here.
Okay.
And I will end my turn, but can I use my Paragon point immediately?
Yeah, you spend it during your turn.
Oh, okay. Okay. I think I misremembered
No worries.
how
You
it
can
worked.
spend your Paragon point to take an action.
Yep. We're gonna take another swipe with Friend.
Okay. Keep in mind, you can also use your Paragon point to cast a spell without expending a spell slot.
Oh shit! Oh yeah, I almost forgot. You know what? Friend, you can sit back. That's fine. We're gonna. I'm gonna cast a spell. It's here? Question mark? It's somewhere.
If you can't find it, check your spell
I
book.
found it. Yeah, no, that's where I was looking. Bop. And bop.
So what are you casting? Spiritual Rupture. You will conjure the 5 spiritual bolts. You will fling them out at them. And how will you dispatch of the Faithless Glaive?
Bubs is gonna swirl back around after side-eyeing this for a hot minute and not wanting anyone else to get hurt. He's gonna fling his arms out. The 5 bolts are gonna pierce this guy right through the head, and he's gonna fall on his butt.
Very good. The creature is no more. Congratulations. Give me 1 minute. All right, and with that, all these little markers are dispelled, and the Faithless Glaive now no more, ending the encounter.
By the gods, that's more along the lines of what I was expecting from this place.
Yeah, that was a pretty big one.
Scary.
You seen anything as skillful as that one?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Huh. You ever killed one?
Well, no. Usually what happens is, well, for instance, in this case, man, how are you feeling actually?
I've been better.
Yeah, usually they follow through and they kill someone, then everyone kind of panics and scatters, and like a big guy like this will just kind of pick everyone off in the darkness. So you're only pretty good, not like, I don't know, sometimes people just yell their kill word the second they get hit that bad. So.
I was considering it for a moment, but maybe a good long
Kill
sleep
word.
would help.
Never kill word.
Bubs will hold up his tonic to Sybil.
Oh, thank you. But if we are going to take a rest before continuing, I think it might be better to save that.
I would recommend at least taking a breather.
I am happy to inform you, Eddard, you are currently in a location where Div's light shines through the darkness. You were able to use the crystal you've attuned to teleport to this spot back and forth with your party.
Ooh. There's a moment where Eddard kind of gets ready to like sit down, like looks like he's about to get ready to rest, and then he pauses, and you can see this wash of relief kind of take his features, and he will thumb out the crystal from before and then look to the others. How about you? Do you fancy going back home for a short spell?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Yeah, we should do that.
Yeah, man.
Sounds delightful, yeah. But first, we have to chop this thing up.
Oh,
What?
Oh, we have to chop. That's what we've been doing with them? I thought we were looting them for like their gear.
Well, that too. But if you've never killed something like this before, who knows what secrets it could hold?
everybody turns to Sybil. What the fuck
kind
did
of
you do?
secrets is she talking about?
I'd like to hold my finger up. I'd like to look at Naomi, the player, and go, did you mix this up with Fiendish Forge for a second? Or did oh, fuck. Okay, yeah.
Oh,
Sybil wants to actually chop this up. All right. Okay.
After looting it.
Yeah.
Edar kind of like looks at Carver and then goes, do they do that as well, or?
I mean, I met one guy who liked eating them, and he got so sick he died from it.
Right.
Oh, fucking God. Okay, yeah, let's fucking do it. Shit, I'm down. First of all, their glaive is something that you can loot. It is an unidentified glaive. Which one of you would like to loot it?
I mean, time to bring some faith back.
I don't know what that
I
means.
will take the blade.
That doesn't
I will
mean
take the blade. You do know what that means.
I'm looking around, being like,
Yeah, I guess, man. I guess.
all right. You do get an unidentified glaive.
I hate it here.
I just really liked the moment and everyone just kind of looking around and then just being like, Carver's
It's
like,
like you said a catchphrase, but no one knew it was a catchphrase. So it just,
I'm sorry. I'm not gonna.
I'm bringing the blade for my fucking knee. How about that?
Okay.
My
yeah.
God.
Okay. Sorry, that was really fucking good. So Sybil, you brought up the idea of chopping this thing up. Well, what are you using? What are you? I see you've got a dagger, a bunch of jagged metals, a shovel.
Use the glaive that you just picked up.
Well, if it makes it easier, I'll
Borrow
start
his
with
glaive.
using the shovel to like break it into chunks first.
Oh
Hey,
my God.
What exactly is the plan?
I don't
Because
know.
at first I thought you were gonna kind of dissect it, but now you're mangling it up with a shovel.
Well, these parts are too big to dissect. I mean, I only have a dagger.
Hey, if this is like a sick fascination you have to de-stress, hey, more power to you. Everyone needs a hobby. Keeps you level-headed down here, but
Yeah. Are you certain that's something you're keen on doing? You don't really have to.
But it might have something useful or interesting or worth studying.
Give me a medicine check, please.
Sure.
Bubs looks like he's just apologizing to this thing as this is going on,
Oh my
doing
God.
his little ritual and
So
being
at-
like, "I'm so sorry."
As you're breaking it apart, it is a gross and horrid affair. A lot of which you see spotted from this monstrous creature, this fiend, as it were, are kind of standardized body parts and the like. Nothing you would find interest of. However, you do manage with one slam of your shovel, break
Jeez.
apart the horns that is of the Faithless Glaive. You are uncertain of what use it may have, but it is far more far more interesting item of it, and so you will take it. The horns of the Faithless Glaive.
She holds it up to the party with a satisfied smile. Here we go.
so the horns are on the outside, and I get that. I get that the horns are good, but the whole rest of the body kind of chewed off with that shovel.
Well, I've never seen something like this before, okay? And you've never killed something like this before, so we don't know what's inside it. Could have been full of gems or something.
Blood is
blood.
pouring
Neat
down the
blood.
stairs, descending down, filling into the street, filling into all to the cracks as she's talking about this.
She daintily steps over its corpse. Okay, I'm ready.
Fantastic.
Right.
Simple, scary. Just a little bit.
Oh, maybe this can be made into a medicine to make us feel better.
So, okay.
Well, if you're using it for the betterment of the party, I can't complain then. Just... I ask we maybe don't butcher everything we see.
Well, I haven't done this to any of the rascals.
No, just in case.
Calling it now. Next
Only the
boss
big
fight.
ones.
Next boss fight's gonna be a gang of orphans to get you to level 3.
That's fucked, man.
Pulls out the shovel. Man, that's fucked. You're making me do this.
I don't have control here. I don't have free will.
Crazy how many horns those freaking orphans have. We're gonna need those for potions.
They have so many more bones than I thought.
Jesus Christ.
So fucking fascinating, all these bones.
Oh my god.
All right. What are you guys doing?
So how's the how do we get back quick?
That crystal your guild leader gave us.
Ah, yes. I never used that thing. Whenever party would have them.
Well,
Because everyone died every time, so I never had one when I left.
course.
Usually the person I was carrying it got pulled into the dark. Classic.
Why you
Classic.
don't carry then?
Because I don't know how to use it. I'm worried it'd make my stomach upset, to be honest.
Well, this is a new experience for all of us.
there's no worry here. It's attuned to Div's light, as it were. So we take a small breather. I pray to this, and it'll take us back home. And if what your leader said is right, it should take us back here as well, so we can continue adventuring.
All right, perfect. Let's get out of here.
Okay.
Pronto.
All right.
Fast we can.
We gather up the party and start figuring out how the fuck to use this crystal.
Okay. You cast into it much like you would a divine spell. And then as it activates, teleportation magic will take hold. Before leaving, though, I'd like everyone to zoom out, and so they can see the sheer size of this map. Because this map is going to be your entire game.
Oh yeah, baby.
Oh,
Oh, hell yeah. Okay.
that's hey, I mean it's only like 500 something by 500 something blocks, probably a lot more actually.
Yeah, it'll be good.
Very nice, dude.
All right. Let's get you guys back to town. Teleportation sounds. Woo, 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 woo. As you guys teleport back to the city of Tegan. Carver, your tummy's a little upset.
Carver goes over towards the edge and starts throwing up.
Oh,
Oh. Right.
Also pat Carver's back.
I should have known that would happen. I'm probably allergic. It's allergies.
Carver allergic to many things, huh?
Yeah, probably. I don't know.
All right.
You should take something for that.
Now that you guys are back in town, you can easily sell any valuables that you find. Valuables like, you know, the silver scroll case, like all the art objects you've been finding throughout are sold at a 1-to-1 rate, which means its market value is what you would get in exchange for returning it to the Adventurers Guild. After their 10%, of course.
Cool.
So technically it's like 90%.
Bastards.
So, gotta keep the guild running. Gotta keep the guild running. We also do have identification services for 25 gold apiece. Unless you would like to switch out one of your spells after a long rest with the identify spell, in which case it would be free to identify these items. Identify works 1 per item. So, with that said, I do see you guys have a bunch of loot. Would you like to cash them out?
Yes.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Let me double check everything to see what everyone's got.
I want to sell my regular U wand, not the necromancy wand.
Of course. That we will do. That will be sold at half value. Which is the standard sell rate. All right, so we've got 50 gold pieces here. I gotta like fucking dig in. Okay, 12 gold pieces here into the freaking silly tidy sheets that Crowned insists on using as part of his contract.
Okay, suck me through my jorts. How about that, huh?
All right, you are selling. Since you are selling everything, that is a total of 337 gold pieces earned by the party.
Oh, fat stacks.
I would also like to let you know that there are blacksmithing services in town. Will be willing to update your weapons. I guess this is more for Carver than anyone else.
Okay.
If you'd like to update your weapon with the blacksmith, it will take a long rest to do so. Would you like to know the price of enhancing your weapon by +1?
Yeah, I suppose, Brett.
100 gold pieces will get your weapon to a +1.
It's pretty neato.
That's pretty
Should,
badass.
Pretty
should
bad.
identify Marguth's blade.
Yeah,
That's what I was about to say. Let's
who-
spend 25 for the glaive and the sword to identify them.
who am I handing
Can't we-
the 337 gold pieces to, by the way?
Do not hand it to Carver because Carver plans on going to his boss to ask for his paycheck.
I mean,
Oh, sorry. The Adventurers Guild took their cut. 303 gold pieces and 3 silver pieces. Who am I handing that to?
Bert.
Fantastic.
I mean, if the party's okay with it, I will hold on to the money.
And
Bubs
so,
has no need for gold.
and so
He's
you
rich in
shall.
friends.
All right, you are now at 350 gold pieces and 2 silver pieces. Eddard.
And then the church's tithe as well. We'll just go ahead and cut that up.
Never mind. Give it to Sybil. Give it to Sybil. Split it evenly. Give it to Sybil.
It's fucking funny.
How generous of a donation this is. You're mighty kind.
We should at least be getting more items for that. They said that for offerings we'd get items, trinkets.
Is it okay, party, if we spend 50 to identify the sword and glaive?
Can we not identify as spellcasters now that we're chilling here?
You
not
can,
changing
but you're
up
going to
my
have to swap your spell. You're going to have to swap a spell slot,
Oh.
and when you complete a long rest, do so.
Right.
And I'm not a
Okay.
ritual caster, so I can't ritually cast identify either.
Yeah, let's spend money.
Yeah, haha. Also, identifies not ritually cast anymore. Uh-oh, pokes fingers.
That's how they get you. That's how they get you, dude. That's how they financially
Nice
bail you
job.
out.
Yeah.
Hey, I got rid of the 100 gold piece cost to identify it, okay? Give me one of your spell slots, goddammit.
Take my 50 gold.
All right, you are
Honestly,
identified.
wait, I could drop toil and take identify if we would prefer to save the money and buy more things.
But are you willing to take like 2 days? Because it would be you casting it and then resting to get your stuff back and then having all your spell slots.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's how they get you.
The short rest rules right now for recovering spell slots, if you do decide to recover spell slots, you recover a number of spell slots equal to your proficiency bonus, just FYI.
Oh. Short rest.
If you take a short rest, yes, which you only do once. You can only do that once per long rest period.
Okay.
Yeah.
My brain isn't mathing right now.
That's okay. So if you take a short rest and you've spent both of your spell slots, you can have the option to be like, replenish my spell slots. I can replenish 2 of them, and then you can go back to full. But you guys are also leveling up, so you should be getting more spell slots as well. Just FYI.
So, but I can only swap spells on a long rest. So
Correct.
There's the rub.
Does the level up refill all your slots too?
Yeah, because you're taking a long rest.
So if the order of operations was long rest, identify, and then level up.
The order of operations is long rest, level up, and then swap your spell slots.
Yeah. Okay. Let's just pay for it now.
Oh.
That's what I'm saying. I throw $50 fucking at the mystic.
Okay.
Allow me to see this. Scry over these items. Yes, very good, very good.
I'll take your time. Make sure you don't miss nothing.
I'm not gonna miss anything. It's a simple cast. Give me the money.
All right. Well, I mean, it is $50, so.
Give me the fucking money.
All right, there's no need for the language.
I don't want to hear it from you, Carver.
Hey, fuck you, dude.
Tired of your shit, Carver. Who's allergic to potions, anyways?
I'm gonna go.
All of allergies is bully behavior. Go bully.
Fucking pathetic.
Okay, well, I'll find something that you can drink.
All right. The sword you identify is none other than Margoth's Metal. Oh! This item is a long sword. It also allows you to cast 3 times per day Billowing Detonation. Billowing Detonation is not a movement based like what Margoth cast. I'm so sorry for that. But it is a cast, deals a 2d6 damage in a line, dexterity save 12, and if they fail their saving throw, you can push a creature back 10 feet. That's in the line. So it is a three use line ability. You will have to attune to it though. It's also a +1 weapon.
Oh.
I believe it's a +1 weapon. Let me check. What value did I give it? Did I not give it a value? That's not. Oh, actually, I added it to a sheet. If you guys do decide to sell it, Margoth's Metal. Oh yes, it's worth 200. And the market value is 215 gold pieces. With the Billowing Detonation, I think you can do 3 times per day. Release unbridled energy from the blade. All creatures in the area, which is the line 4 or 20 feet, must make a dexterity saving throw, DC 12. On failure, the target takes 2d6 force damage and is pushed 10 feet. And then you will also identify the glaive, right?
Yeah.
Believe it or not, the glaive is a glaive.
What the?
Called Shattered Belief. Let me see here what we do here. I will give you the actual stats for it. It's going to be a +1 glaive. And it allows you access to the weaponry. I thought I documented it. I will get you the information for next time, but more than likely it allows you access to I think a cantrip. No, it either gives you access to the Shackled Smite ability or the Ruptured Faith ability. So essentially what the boss was doing against you, it gives you 3 uses of that as well. But I have to recalculate it because apparently I didn't add it to this glaive. I haven't had a chance to add it there. But that will also be up there because it's a +1 weapon. It's got an ability it's got abilities attached to it that you can use. So it'll definitely be worth the money if you also decide to sell it. But I'd have to build it real quick.
Okay.
And then, actually, no, give me a second.
Is there ever a way to get weapon proficiencies?
Like train?
Train or like, I don't know if weapons give weapon proficiencies, like magic ones or whatever.
Sometimes a weapon will grant proficiencies, yeah.
Okay.
As for weapon proficiencies, it is something I would love to look into. I don't have anything set on it right now, but yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, because these are definitely gonna be martial weapons. But you might also find some simple weapons along the way. So yeah, I will I'll get back to you more on the Shattered Glaive and what it can do, because more than likely I'll attach. I have to figure out if I want to give it 2 spell effects or just 1 spell effect. So I just need some time to think about that. If it has 2 spell effects, You know what? I think you only have one spell effect because of its uncommon nature, but I'll get back with you on that. I need to work on that a little bit more.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. So, but the idea is whenever you kill a boss and take their weapon, whatever abilities they were using in the fight, that weapon may also have like one of those abilities. And the abilities are effectively like created spells. So all the spells you're being targeted with were all effectively level 1 spells. This is also for the Scholar. Since the Scholar has the ability to research monster magic, these are the spells that they would be picking up from like bosses and stuff like that, and like learning them and adding them to their book. But you'll get to use them through like magical weapons and items that you find off of elites and boss fights and stuff like that. But yeah, both of these are going to be worth over 200 gold pieces. If you sell it, it'll be half that. It's also a good way to get some money. But I've added it to your inventory, Eddard. The Margoth's Metal and the Shattered Belief.
Excellent.
Was there any blacksmith upgrades you guys want to do during the long rest?
I would like to buy a shield.
Okay. Get yourself a shield. I'll get back to you with different shields as well, because we'll be also be doing the blocking mechanics and stuff like that.
Very
So yes. So I definitely want to circle around and do that as well. So I just have to revisit and finalize the shields from the hardcore games, because I think I do like that system a lot. Just so you are aware, if any of you guys want to upgrade your armor to +1, the cost for that will be 400 gold pieces. Yes, so a little more pricier than the magic weapon, but definitely achievable. And now that you guys are entering level 2, you'll be finding items that are also worth more as well. So every item has a sort of level attached to it, which also attaches value, and that also includes valuables. So IO5e is essentially going to have a full work of like, hey, if you want to do present this level of valuables for this level of party, this is how much that valuable would be worth. So essentially, we're outlining the entire economy for anyone who wants to run games in IO5e. So yeah. So when you return back and you're entering the level 2 area, you earned like 330 something. You're going to be earning a lot more in the level 2 area to get like level 2 enhancements. The weapon +1 is a level 1 enhancement. The armor +1 is a level 2 enhancement, which is why it's more expensive. So does, first of all, I want to ask, Carver, do you want to upgrade your greatsword to a +1 overnight?
No, because I do think I'll be using one of those 2 weapons.
Awesome. Okay.
Next time. It just depends. I want to hear what the glaive actually gets on it for its spell.
Yeah, I'll let you know. I'll let you know on that. I know the DC is going to be 12, no matter what if it is the AoE burst that you can do. So I just need to figure out if I want to do the ranged attack, which gives you an advantage on your next hit, or if I want to do the AoE bursts of that. So I just have to think about that when I'm not about to go into a vacation mode. So sounds good. As you would be working on some things as well, this Zog will kind of like come out from the area and go, "Oh, hey, you're back. And you're all alive too."
Yep.
It's really impressive.
I'm surprised.
Well, I mean, anyone that goes with Carver, sometimes it can be a little difficult. Is there still more to explore in your area, or have you found the dead end yet?
Oh, it looked like there was a little bit more for us to keep going. And I wouldn't count Carver out just yet. It's because of him we were able to survive and deal with the Nazis we were dealing with. He was a great help, actually.
You should have seen him. He was like a weapon.
Oh, jeez. Thanks, guys.
Carver! Kind of slaps your shoulders a little bit. It gives a thunderous clap as your eyes flash over for a second. Carver, let me talk to you over here real quick, okay? Hey, thanks for the good words. I need to talk to business with Carver over here. Carver, come over here.
Give him a raise.
Yes, that's exactly what I'm about to do. Carver, this is going to be your last job. We're going to have to let you go after this.
What?
Oh my god!
This is the first one that worked.
Listen, I don't know how to break it to you. Things are getting a little rough with the guild. It's something that I was, was hoping gonna solve itself with this tunnel over here. But now that you're telling me it's actually a long tunnel that's gonna pay you out pretty well, I don't feel bad telling you that. So, yeah, man. Thank you for everything you've done. But obviously still do this one because this one's gonna be your last one if you want to get paid. You know what I mean? So, but I do appreciate everything that you've done here, Carver. It's a really just bang up job that you've done.
Carver is starting to cry. Tears are starting to well up in his eyes. He's gonna start crying.
Zog goes, well, oh, yeah, I know, it's pretty funny. Well, anyways, it seems you've got a lot to think about.
The whole party just stood watching. Everything all right over there? There's a lot of wailing for a job well done.
Carver must have got you a big raise.
What do you mean you fired me?
What?
He did amazing down there. What are you firing him for?
He's already gone, man.
I wandered off. I didn't see that. My bad.
Yeah, no, you both started crying. He went, yeah, it's pretty funny. And then just ran immediately after.
Screaming after that, man.
I forgot to ask to get paid for the first part. Fuck, it'd be so awkward now.
That bastard.
We're gonna do such a bang up job that they'll have to keep you on.
Yeah. I guess I don't think it works like that, but seemed like kind of sounded like a no matter how it plays out, I'm fired kind of thing. Matter of fact, that's exactly how they made it seem.
I'm really sorry. That doesn't make any sense.
I just thought there was more job security in this industry.
You know, funny enough, that's exactly what I was thinking with you doing such a great job, actually.
Like, I thought the risk was, going down there and getting my ass killed, but I didn't realize that I could just be dumped on the side of the sidewalk one day because they're downsizing.
There's still more dungeon to explore as well, which kind of, like, what are they called?
It goes so far down! Brett, is there more than one, delving guild here? Or is it just this one that's for some reason downsizing Carver? Is this working for a really shitty company when there's 4 different companies that are doing the same thing?
No,
this is the worst one.
Unfortunately, it's the only one that's actually actively going through.
What the fuck?
This place is only growing every day. Why are they downsizing?
Carver, can I do a check of some kind to see if there's someone else that's very obviously being hired right through the doorway?
Yeah, go ahead and give me a perception. Give me a perception check.
16.
You'll watch as Zog goes in and opens the door. In there, another dwarf with a full head of hair.
Even got another dwarf.
Not nowhere near covered in blood. Actually wearing some nice little makeup there. This dwarf clearly has a charisma score of, it's got to be at least a 14. And Zog just kind of pats the back of their back, and the last thing you'll see him say before the doors close is all right, we got that settled. You're in, man. As the door then closes.
Oh my god.
Shit. What a fucked up day. Stares into abyss.
Edard will walk over, kind of very gently place a hand on his shoulder and goes, I'm sorry. If I had a company or something, I'd hire you on immediately. You did a great job.
Hey, I appreciate that. You know what? I think I'm still getting paid for the rest of this part, so don't worry. I'm not gonna just quit. I'll finish the job.
Do you want your share of the valuables that we find now?
Pretty sure I'm technically contractually obligated not to take those, but I don't really think I care about the contract. So.
What are they gonna do? Fire you?
I am more than happy to split the shares with everybody in the party.
Yeah, I mean, I appreciate that. It'll help me stay on my feet until I seek out new employment.
If you're
I'm gonna have to take a bath and get like a nicer suit because I don't even have a resume written up. I don't know how to do job applications.
Well, what if you were to become an adventurer instead of a guide? You clearly do well down there.
Well, I mean, pretty sure that y'all ain't one that goes as a unsanctioned diver, but I mean, I guess the worst they can do is yell at me now.
Carver, you're free. This is a good thing.
I'm unemployed, Brett. That's like the employer being like, you're gonna have so many more opportunities to pick up hobbies now. Fuck you, dude.
I don't know what it was in the middle of the dungeon.
How the fuck am I going to afford my health insurance?
I don't know what it was. But in the middle of the dungeon, I was like, yeah, we have to fire Carver. That has to be
so
his
ready
next.
to walk into that place like a million bucks, dude.
It's like, that has to be his story arc, is that he gets fired.
Fuck.
Oh,
Now for however many months this campaign lasts, that's just hanging over him now.
Yeah.
Looming unemployment.
I was like, Carver's really confident at this job, and he feels really good about that. I need to test Carver a little bit.
Somehow, this is still more reasonable than most real-life layoffs because I am still continually employed for the next couple of weeks.
Yeah.
And most of the time, you don't even get that. So somehow, this place is still somehow doing better.
No, this is a goblin tactic. The goblin tactic's like, hey, just so you know, you are going to be fired. So make sure this job is a bang-up job because you're really going to need the money while you look for a new job.
Fuck.
Shit.
Jesus.
It's kind of fucked, man.
Kind of.
It's kind of fucked, dude.
I could not imagine doing a great job, getting glowing reviews from the people who fucking you were supposed to guide, and then being like, oh, by the way, you fucking find a fucking job, by the way.
The last thing that he heard before he walked away was give him a raise.
He said, yeah, I'll give him a raise. And then looked at him and said, hey, man, we're going to have to let you go.
Fuck.
Yeah. Oh. That's fucked, man. I'm sorry. He shouldn't have done that to you.
Yeah, no, that's twisted. But it's okay, Brett. It wasn't you. It was the character you played.
That's right, man. Fucking Sog's a piece of shit, man. I really did want
I knew
him.
I fucking hated this fucking guild leader. I knew it, man. I knew it was bad business.
Well, the good news is, I'm really... Okay, one more. I'm glad you're not getting the weapon upgrade, because clearly you're going to need the money. Second of all... but second of all, you're going to get something that doesn't have a price on it, and that is a level up. Thank you. Woo! Level 2, baby!
Yes.
We're gonna
Level 2 doesn't pay rent though.
I mean, it could, man. Just if you put the feedback, be like, can I get like paid like a stipend when I level up? That'd be pretty sick.
You get paid in experience, Sparkles.
No.
Oh my God, leveling up is literally is an internship. You're getting paid in experience. That's fucked. That's the most fucked out of all of this. God damn, dude.
Jesus Christ.
Well. Holy fuck. Dying here.
You rent or own your home, Carver? Just as a...
Oh, I rent.
Oh, all right.
I was really struggling to take out a loan to buy a place, so I was renting, and I guess now I'm going to be renting forever.
Oh.
If I can even get another job.
Yeah, depending on how long we're down there for, maybe rather than getting fired, you might even become the next guild master.
Accrue enough wealth and you might be able to start your own company. I'd be willing to help you do that.
Yeah, maybe.
You
I'm
get
not much of a organizational kind of person. I know I look that way, well, notebook of kill words and stuff, but I get a little stressed out organizing a lot of people.
Well, I mean, you have the know-how, so...
I'm more of a middle manager at best.
It's the foundations for a good business. A kill book.
Thank you.
Carver, we're gonna start your level up because I feel like
Yeah, badass, man.
we should
Yeah,
do
right
that.
on. Right on.
Carver, go ahead and give me a 1d10 roll, please. If you roll below average, you'll get a 6. Okay, you got a 6. Good job. You now have the augment bleeding, which means as a bonus action, whenever you hit a creature, you can use your bonus action to inflict the bleeding condition.
Badass.
At the beginning of a creature's turn, if they are bleeding, they take damage equal to their level. So, yeah. And then there's also going to be like a deep bleeding mechanic that'll be introduced later on as well that you'll get access to. That'll do even more damage. Bleeding ends after 1 minute, a successful medicine check, or if any magical healing is done on the creature.
Copy that.
What would you like your fighting style to be? Much like D&D 5e, you're able to choose a fighting style. Great weapon fighting, 2-weapon fighting, defense, or archery.
Defense. Great weapon fighting is such a fucking... I feel like that's such a trick. I hate great weapon fighting.
Oh, it is a trap.
Yeah, I'm gonna take defense. I like the AC.
Okay, sounds good.
Especially since I won't be using a shield ever.
Yeah, let me double check real quick on great weapon fighting because I think they also changed it in 2024.
Unless it's been changed. Yeah, because I'm looking at the old...
Yeah. So when you roll damage for an attack you make with a melee weapon and you're holding with 2 hands, you can treat any 1 or 2 on the damage die as a 3. So your minimum's always going to be 3. So if you roll your 2d6 and one of them's a 1 and one of them's a 2, they both become 3.
My character adds so many extra dice to their hits most of the time that I feel like that's less beneficial to me than just having defense. So
sounds good. We'll give you the defense. And now you can prepare a 3rd spell.
Badass.
Okay.
I had a spell in mind. Let me pull back up the PDF.
Very good.
It was another one of the strikes because those have been serving me well. And
oh yeah, let me actually ping the dev now because I keep forgetting to do that about your class. Let me see real quick. Hey, let me know what spell you're interested in learning.
I will be right back while y'all are doing that.
Okay. And then I will message the dev. For some reason, the bloodletter is showing no spell slots. There we go.
Oh, I'm gonna take blood rupture. Actually.
Ooh, okay. Yeah, now that you've got a guaranteed bleed.
Yeah, I'd like blood rupture, and I want something that also is just ranged, guaranteed damage, just in case.
Yeah, this is also where like all your other abilities kind of pop off because now you're able to inflict bleeding on creatures, and so many of the abilities that you...
Yeah, that's what I've been noticing is like the terminology for things is like, and you do extra if there's something bleeding. It's like, that wasn't there yet. So a lot of my like text and my spells wasn't even like activated.
Yep, But now it absolutely does if you inflict bleed on them. So
Yeah, unfortunately, none of the spells say, and if you're unemployed, you get like 5 extra in the pocket of the enemy.
I mean, give you the feedback, man. It's maybe something we could look into.
Yeah, can you make like an unemployed class, like one that's just like unemployed but still has like prospects and dreams?
I do want to create a jester / clown class for.
Oh, that's what we think of the unemployed here, huh? It's just being-
Whoa! Hey, wait a minute. I guess what I'm trying to say is anyone can be unemployed. What I said was, it's just more of like a side thing. It was a completely separate topic. I'm not saying that. Wow.
Absolutely, man. Absolutely.
God, yeah.
People will know that I was on the right side of history. Okay.
Tomato messages me going, "Hey man, we played Devil's Dupes." Like, sorry man, got canceled for that unemployed clown comment. Sorry man.
Imagine getting canceled because of a chain reaction of you forcing a character into unemployment in our team.
Next session,
how the dominoes fall.
Next session, I created an unemployment mechanic where you can do like jobs around the village for a couple of
Carver
days.
has to pay bills every session, or he actually gets exhaustion.
So fucking insane.
Is it only one? Everybody else is completely fine. No fucking mechanics for anybody else.
Don't have all these responsibilities. Like all the normal adventurers just live a day-to-day life of like normal. Carver has bills and like mail that's very stressful every day he has to deal with.
What are you reading? Does that say electric bill? What's that?
I actually have jury duty next week.
Oh my.
Oh fuck. Oh no. Fucking choked. God damn. Naomi, Masae, and Crown, go and roll a 1d20 for me, please. Fucking dying. All right. We'll start with Bubs.
Okay.
Bubs, you level up. Beep, 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 beep.
Yay!
Let's see here. What's your... roll a d6 for me, please. That's okay. You still get the 4. You're fine. Let me check something because I don't think light hit is a thing anymore.
It's just the spirit of rolling a 1. It's seeing
I
the number.
know. Oh yeah, that's right. Because I was like, I don't know what we're doing about this. Okay. So as a bonus action, you can now command your spirit to do a light hit attack.
Yes.
So they can as an action do a heavy hit, and then as a bonus action do a light hit. You also get the ability Invoked Channeler.
I cannot wait.
Invoked Channeler gives you the following properties. Channeled Touch. Whenever you cast a spell in the range of touch, you can have the spell originate from your invoked spirit. Channeled Strike. Whenever your invoked spirit successfully hits a target, you can cast strike spells as if you had hit the target. So when you cast your strike spell, because we changed how strike spells work, you can have it so that your spirit can activate it and not just you.
Right.
And then if your spirit activates, then it gets used up. And then Channeled Self, whenever you cast a spell with the target of self, you can have the target be the invoked spirit instead.
Yes.
Your invoker spirit also goes up to 20 hit points.
I'm very excited.
And
Which spell of mine is the strike spell? Is it literally the one that says Reaper Strike, or is that just the spell name?
Yeah, Reaper Strike.
I wasn't sure.
Yeah, any spell that has strike in the name, that's a strike spell. But we'll also
gotcha.
put the spell so that it classifies that as a strike. So
Gotcha. Okay.
I also have to add more strike spells, so you have more than just Reaper. So that's future me's problem after vacation. Tee-hee. All right, but yeah, you got 6 hit points. That's pretty sick.
Yeah.
Harper's at 37 hit points. That can't. Oh, wowee.
Damn.
Oh yes.
That's Oh yeah, because the dwarven toughness and the constitution. Yeah, you're fucking killing it.
Tanky boy.
Looking at the list. All right, next up is Sybil. Okay. Simple, you're level 2. Go ahead and give me a 1d8 roll, please. All right, you're gonna get a 5. You now have Contagion, which allows you as a bonus action to copy the effects of a hex, ongoing hex, onto another creature. And you maintain concentration on both creatures to maintain that hex.
Mm-hmm.
And then I think we removed widespread hex. No, I still have it. I was double checking. Oh, this is like, oh yeah, Contagion's action. We were gonna change that to I think we were gonna change that to a bonus action.
Yeah, a bonus action, and instead of 2, it's only 1, and they don't have to make a save.
Yeah. That's what was changed. So I don't know why I still have this old version. I thought I updated it, but I guess I didn't. So I'll have to remember to update this document too. And then widespread hex, when you cast a hex, you can choose to instead target all creatures in 10-foot cube, which I think I was going to remove. Did I remove that for you or no?
No.
Okay, then it's still there.
Okay.
Ignore me. And then your infliction ability, I think you'll be using more often because, just so you know, it affects all hex targets, infliction.
Mm-hmm.
So if you got multiple characters hexed, you can use infliction to have all of them roll the charisma saving throw to take 2d6 damage.
Yeah.
If you do decide to do that, of course, however you want to play your character.
Oh, yeah. Do what I will do.
All right. Oh, God. How do I level up your character in this stupid... Oh, found it. Hey, Crown, give me a d6 roll.
Okay.
All right, you get a 4. You get to favor a blessing.
Yes.
You also get empowered blessing, which gives you the ability to combine 2 blessings together into 1 spell slot. Creating a super blessing, as it were. You can also do the same with the over channeling of abilities. What will your favorite blessing be?
Hold on, let me grab my PDF real quick.
Mm-hmm.
My favorite blessing is going to be Armor Radiance.
Okay. So be it. And you gain another prepared spell. Woohoo! All right. Well, everyone, be sure to take a long rest now. And I will have to remember to look at all of this on the next time, because that wraps up today's session of the Devil's Due. Thank you guys so much for playing.
Thanks for running.
Thanks for running.
Good. Did you guys enjoy the boss fight? Was it a scary moment?
It was terrifying.
Yeah, the boss was neato.
All right, good.
That was awesome.
I'm glad you guys liked that. So that's very good. Let's see here.
Oh, I'm also getting my Motes of Radiance.
Are you getting that this round? I thought you got that on 3rd level.
I get it at level 2, baby.
Ooh, okay. I might look into that.
What?
You're not getting shit.
What?
Yeah, get shit. Yeah, get shit.
But my Vestal moment.
Yeah, you get Motes of Radiance. Yep, you get it at level 2. I'm just kidding. Okay. You guys ready for some fan art?
Yeah.
All right, very good. Let me get us there and share the screen. Well, Pam. Okay. Am I on the right screen? I'm on the right screen, right?
Yeah.
See me zooming in and out? Okay, cool, awesome.
It's on Discord.
Oh, sorry. No, yeah, not the right one.
What the fuck? Okay, give me a second.
Damn, man, oh my god!
How'd I pull that off? God, that's a little too scary right there, dude. Okay, let's try this again. I'm gonna share this one. Okay, I am now on the right screen.
Okay, yeah.
I somehow looped into myself. That was weird. Okay, here we go. I gotta figure out how to open because they keep changing Discord. Before crippling alcoholism.
Oh my god! I'm tired, boss.
His pecs have.
Well,
Hey, yo!
That's
Nice
That's
beautiful.
really good.
This is Kiki's
Wow.
first fan art on the channel as well.
Gorgeous.
Well done.
Amazing. I'm honored. Thank you.
This fan art is poorly timed.
Oh no!
Yes.
Oh no!
Middleman.
He's got a nice little box now of all of his papers and his
Holy
fucking
shit!
pens.
Oh.
This was posted 6 days ago. They couldn't know. They couldn't know what was about to happen.
Fucked up. This is fucked up.
They couldn't know what was gonna happen.
It's fucked up.
Wow.
Oh, I like
Oh,
my
I like
God.
the little corner.
that little creature.
La creature.
that little devil on your shoulder.
I love it.
What if we swap the two?
Oh,
my God.
Ah.
what the fuck is that?
The little hair looks like little
Ew.
fingers.
Do not let bugs anywhere near me. What the fuck?
Yo,
So
Oh my goodness.
Oh, that looks
pretty.
really good.
that's amazing.
So pretty.
Thank you.
Oh.
Oh,
Jesus.
Oh. Oh.
Oh no.
I see.
Ew. What the
Mhm.
fuck?
All right.
No, I
Why
love
does
it.
it chin? I
I-
love it.
I got an animation for you guys. This one's really fucking good. So look forward to it. Here we go.
Welcome to Gazibarium.
Are you affiliated with the guild?
He drools a little bit.
There's no way that they know what the guild is.
we have.
You're saying that.
I know what guild is. You don't know what guild is.
This kid?
No.
Because I will kill you. All right, I will.
He nods.
Wait, you kill? You kill?
You bring back Margot's weapon, and then Gar celebrate and give you present.
Why
What are you
want
thinking?
kill Margoth?
Margoth, big, nasty
small.
bully.
Oh my god.
Make
that's
fun
fine.
of Gar's head.
That's not nice.
Not nice, no. That's why Margoth
Sorry.
must die.
Bubs tries to pat him on the head.
I'm sorry.
Ugh.
He's gonna push you. He's gonna push you away.
They know how bad it's gonna be. 'Cause
Holy
that's
fuck.
a kid. That's a kid. I watched something in the darkness grab someone by their legs and turn them taint to
Oh my god.
Holy shit.
Such a good animation. Such
Wow.
a good
That was
animation.
so
Amazing.
fucking good.
Wow.
God.
Such a good animation. Oh my god.
Wow. Holy shit.
Gar got what was coming to him. That's all I'm gonna
Absolutely.
say. I'll say it every
100%.
time.
Oh my god.
Very cute.
Creature screaming in the background. A bagel.
All right. Okay. So that wraps up today's fan art session. Thank you so much.
So
Finish.
good.
Hell yeah. Great fan art.
I'm gonna pin this
Clap,
right
clap, clap.
now. Okay. So next up is bingo. Let's see how we did.
Oh,
Bingo.
No.
Eddard is severely displeased about void iconography. No, you haven't really been doing too much.
I haven't seen much void iconography.
Party leaves the dungeon. Yes. Carver tells a horrible story about another adventuring group he traveled with. Yes. Carver and Eddard
No.
go to church. No. A party member.
Maybe soon. Maybe soon.
Eddard's trying.
Hey, now's the time. He's at his lowest. It's time to save him.
It's best time as any for the Churchy 3 band.
It's time to save him, man. Party member attempts to justify their questionable actions with flimsy logic and reasoning. Absolutely. And just so we're clear, I'm looking at Sybil. I'm pointing at Sybil.
Yep.
Yeah. Bubs gets cursed again. No. Party member breaks the fourth wall. No. Bubs loots. Nope. Carver opens a trap chest. Nope. Bye to Bubs. Not today. Nope. Bubs makes a new friend. Summons a new mini. Nope. NPC gets Ash babied again. No. Boss fight. Yes. Carver uses the blade. I think they mean the new blade, and not yet. One/both goblins do something wacky and get punished for it.
I don't think we were that wacky today.
Yeah, I think it was really just sombering and serious.
No, it was
today.
really like depressing and sad.
Yeah.
More than anything.
Carver tells a happy, not utterly miserable story.
Nah.
I mean, when we came back, speaking of the success.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There was this moment.
No.
And then
there was a moment.
A little
of, like-
flicker of hope.
I'm gonna give it that because there was that flicker of moment, and we had to take that away. Another you good moment. I think so. Yeah. The party experiences Gar-based PTSD. No. Bubsum is a monster in the shape of former enemy. Nope. Carver is true to his name. No. The party loses one of its or more of its members in the boss fights. No. And party is concerned for or about Bubs. I don't think there was too many Bubs concerned today. So. That is our bingo.
Get a bingo someday.
We may or may not be back next Monday, depending on things. So we shall see from there. But guys, thank you so much for playing. I'm gonna go on vacation. Woohoo!
Hell yeah, brother. Enjoy it.
Thank you so much. All right, guys. I'll see y'all the next time. Yeah, what the fuck? I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.
Bye, everyone.